Great morning. This is Monday, live on August 2018 at 0900 hours and 10 minutes. Today is hope. Trust in yourself. We always give power to all our surroundings, everything around us. We give hope. We look to, we try to seek out everything. But the last thing we do most of the time, because we forget, is trust in yourself. The hope there is what can be seen. What have you done to have hope in yourself? You can preach, you can talk, I can say these conversations until I physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally focus on myself. I won't have hope yet. And you will lose hope. You can have a mission and a purpose and to be in a position and to get there to do all those things, but you don't have hope. We're talking about being genuine. And the other one, I just looked at it. Was it? It's gonna come back to me. Like here and focus on yourself and keep doing that. And then sometimes we just lose track because of life. We get boggled down when we do got a purpose and the focus in. We want to buy a new house. Our car break down. A family member gets sick, and we lose all hope. Then that focus and then that trust goes away because we gave all the power of everything that's not of us and then try to look back into us. And it's not, and a lot of people won't really think about this. Our creator, what quote unquote, what we call God down, a lot of us call God or Allah, the Most High, Yah, the whatever you call it, all the power all the time is not bestowed to him, to our creator. It's bestowed back to you, whatever you call him, whatever you call our entity. It's not always bestowed back to him. He bestowed his ways. He parts. He said is you have a mark, but he set a part in you because you are formed and you created in his image. You are made from him. When he thought about himself, he thought about you. When he thought about you, he thought about himself. It wasn't just let me just create people and they're not going to have no image of me. And the truest image we can be of them is the spirit of. So that's why we were called human beings. We're beings. We're people. We're an embodiment, a body, BODI, of our creator. What he wanted us to look like. But he didn't have a robot structure. It wasn't in control. It wasn't slavery mind. It was open and free will and availability. But he know that love begins all. But we're beings, so the spirit is all. Spirit within love, you can have all. What law are you following? So coming into conclusion of so much, law is all. So that's what law is spirit. Spirit, A, all, body, BODI. The makeup of who our creator is. That is what our spirit have in mind. That's what he had in mind. That's what is to continue to be in mind. And no matter what the world does, because I notice like the world does a lot. And I'm truly grateful and gracious. I don't have so much all of these bad like people hear people do these but it's like so much what did you do? You don't trust, you don't look into yourself, you don't trust yourself, you don't have hope. Like we give up so easily and so fast. We gave up. A lot of the problems that we see today with especially in our lives is because we didn't keep fighting. We truly gave up. And you ever notice how you start moving again? So if you had like 8 plans, sometimes when you do one, the other one unlock. So this is how it works. If you want to heat up a furnace, it take a fire, ignition, a spark. It take a cover and it take the mechanical, like, so imagine if you missing one of those pieces, that furnace won't light. That's just like our hope, that trust in yourself. If you take one piece that's missing, it won't work. And then don't let it be the main piece. So like the power source, like most furnaces need a energy, electricity, a power source. What source are you utilizing? Because if you're looking for love and don't find love, you're not under love. But if you're looking for love, but you're looking at people that don't want love, it's like your source. That's like you need a heater ignition, but you're looking for a stove igniter. Like the stove and the heater have two ignitions. Like to heat up a building or a room to a stove, the ignitions, they're not the same connection. There are two different pieces that you need. So with those two pieces, you got to find the right piece and put it in the right spot. So you're looking for love, you got to find love, you got to hope and then trust in yourself to find that love. Because what person that love don't want to share their life? What person is having a good life that's sitting there want to be by themselves? Nobody want to be by themselves. And I was speaking to a man. He was like, man, I helped everybody. I helped myself. I may have money to take care of myself, but he's very sick. He's very sick. And he's sitting there like, nobody's here. He's like, my wife's not even here. The people that like who the people that come and see you. That wasn't my wife. She's my ex-wife. Those are my children. Then there's my sister's children. So even his life, and it's very hard. And this it's a Middle Eastern man. I met a Japanese man. And it's not so much all I advocate my race because of my skin, but it's time when men as a whole go and women don't understand what because women keep saying I only find this in women that date whole bunches of men and done a lot in their life. Them the only type of women that really say there's no good men. Men are trash. They aim and focus at certain type of men and then don't see the other. That's the only type. But this man, he has nobody to go home to, and it's like, damn. And I had to came to acceptance to only really trust in myself. Cause like if my arm go missing, I was homeless 3 years ago. Nobody backed me up. I wasn't homeless because the lack of going to work. I was homeless because the lack of getting the job. And a lot of and that around that time, people don't want to believe in it. 2010, we had a big race control, a big racial profiling going on, and so people ain't never want to acknowledge that. As soon as you don't want to acknowledge what's the problem, we never going to find a solution. And I had to say, well, my solution is bigger than that. It's not. It's my skin color, and that I had to find some other skills. And people will revert and say, well, not having no skills is your only problem. Which that's very far from the truth. Because even in places I had the skills better than some other people, and I came prepared, had a high energy, it still didn't matter. So I'm learning like hoping yourself and you trusting yourself, that's what matters. So what I mean when you have hope it's the evidence of not the fortitude, the intuition, the fight, the stand, the determination, the perseverance, not to ever give up. You can have a moment when you relax and rest and be like, all right, this is a lot going on. Let me sit back. But then there's a part and you be like, I'm not doing this no more. I give up. That means you're not speaking, you're not going out, you're not talking to no one person, especially if it's with another person, whether it's a guy friend or a lady friend or your relationship, your parents, your brothers and sister. You just gave up. So there won't be any change. There's no room for change, and your mind don't seek change. So you're not even around people that's better in like you look at yourself as the only one better in their life. But that's not true because you're looking at your speed. You look at how fast you got yours. You looked at what you did. But then you don't look at like some people forget their. Well, one thing I noticed is people forget where they come from. I have mentioned this before, like a couple lives or my last live or my other videos. Maybe they all live because I have trouble recording. It won't save to YouTube, so I just do lives and then just have them. People watch them or not. I'm here to help somebody out in the world. It's a person that need that hope, and they know that it's people like them that's not giving up. It's men out there that I might have had the opportunity for a wife, but knowing you thinking back, like, well, that was my opportunity. There was no chance. There may have been my chance, but there was no opportunity. And that sounds funny. Like the opportunity of that job, I had the chance to get that job because I got the interview, but the opportunity wasn't truly there because the person, they already seen my resume. When they seen me, they already made their case. And when you spoke and you gave a well, it's like that opportunity may not been there or the chance may not. You either have one or other because when chance meet opportunity, it works. Like I don't have no problem when I go do things when I look for it myself, when I love myself, when I have hope in myself, it works. But when I start looking outside, I'm like, hold on, let me back up. I'm accepting people as they are because I remember where I came from as I am. I'm not no different. I don't agree with a lot of things, but I'm okay with a lot of things. Okay, you smoke. It's because I have a stronger spirit. That don't mean I'm not gonna be around a smoker. Well, the reason I don't, because smoke bother my lungs. Like, I'm not saying, well, I don't want to be around a person that, no, it just bother my lungs, really. It's not so much you. So, it's not that I want to be around you. So, I can wait till you're done smoking. I can smell the after effects. I can air out the room, even with that stankness of the smoke. I'm cool. I have no diss or problem with you. It's just the action of what happened when you, the smoke from the cigarette or the blunt or whatever you smoking. I just can't deal with the smoke. It hurt my lungs because I'm not a smoker. I'm not. My mother used to smoke and she stopped because it started affecting us. She could see it. We used to come like she used to smoke. It was just clouds, and it's not telling her business. She don't like when I do that, but it's just to give you a background of where I'm from. I'm not so much. I don't even like using the word humility or meek. I am who I am because I don't want to overuse those words because people can have a judgment on what is hope to them and then they compare their hope to yours. Don't compare my hope to yours. Like one girl, this is an old story, and one girl commented, wow, that's a sad story, but she made it through and she made the best out of her life. Nobody understood her comment, but she was African descent woman just like me. I didn't expect them to expect because I'm learning if a person don't really understand your background or they're not trying to understand your background and don't give you a lot of information about themselves, they really not really caring about people. They only want what they want because they got to a point when they want to say fuck everybody. Because if I say fuck everybody and I'm supposed to be doing community and unity, that's not community and unity. That's perpetuating that I'm here for a gimmick. I'm here for to my own personal gain. And the hardest thing is to work for people and try to let and guide them to be like, it's more to life, man. It's more to life. It don't matter what type of people you get to, a person core and heart who they are gonna always shine. Because if a person always lean towards, you can talk about like your problems or what's going on, and they also lean towards like a person is doing so much better than you, they're greater, they don't remember where they came from, and they don't. You can tell when you talk to a person they don't want to hear you gotta say because they basically looking at what you have and don't have. So basically, they're judging the context off. They're not going off of hope because they don't realize what you've been through. But that's why you don't need to forget where you've been through. And these are people I'm talking to. Stop saying that you got your shit together or that person have. That's why they wouldn't talk to you. No, that's ugly because having their shit together, what do they do? And they can expound some good words to some person. They can really encourage. I don't say be encouraged, I say be strong. Because being encouraged, it takes a lot out of you. When you strong, you can lift. Because strength, it goes up, it goes down. So if you keep working out, you get stronger. You don't work out a while, you let your muscles rest, and but sometimes when you let your muscles rest, you don't give your body the right nutrients. So they do get a little weaker. But if you work out and you keep a consistent like routine, you get stronger. So I have got to the point where even in my community and unity, even though my life looked different from a lot of people, they're different. Not everybody is made to go out there and advocate for people that have no voice or that don't understand that they do have a voice. You can use it, but it's not a right or wrong way to use your voice. Because when you trust in yourself, it's not a right or wrong. Unless you literally unless you taking from someone, you lying, so you bad mouthing people, you're creating a superficial or materialistic world about your life that's not true. You doing things that's unbecoming from you. You doing what you know what you shouldn't do. That is what you should not be doing. It's like your focus is wrong. Your energies is wrong. And my energies can be kind of wrong for these YouTubes. Because I'm just going to have like quicker YouTubes, lives, and just give you updates. And that show you my update month to month, every 2 months, every 3 months. And then show you like, I really improved my life by who I was. And I'm not worried about I'm only going to really focus on, I cannot control a lot of things, but the things I can control, I'm going to show you what I can control. Like my investment vehicle, my character, my morals and values. It's not going to change for no one. And no one can tell me, and I'm very open. I don't need to be around people that won't open up their heart to me. And if you can't open your heart to people, how do you expect people to open up to you? How do you expect any change? You would never know what's out there. Like and like some people never left their city. I don't have to leave my city to know what's out there. I know what's going on out there. See, people that want to say people is closed, you're not really closed minded until you literally close your mind and give up. That's what the hope is gone. You are hopeless. When you become hopeless and you give up, you stop fighting, stop standing, stop speaking on what you know is right, what is true, what is positive, what is the truth for your success to grow, then you have gave up. So you will be closed minded. And that's the first thing. Oh, you closed minded. I've seen this before. That don't make them closed minded. They just haven't seen it. But until at the same time, I know why that's going on. Because it's not going on for the good or the better of people. It may look like the better, but if it's for the better, how come they run into the same problems later on? See, it's all good because they're ignoring everything else. I would never ignore that if I become a millionaire or billionaire, that is black men out there like me that don't get looked at by good black men out there. That don't make me good by my money or my job. What make me good is my characters and qualities and morals and values. So I'm gonna leave with this, so have good moral and positive ethics, values, and morals. Don't call them standards. Don't expect nothing from no one. Don't even have expectation for yourself. You set goals and marks for yourself so you can accomplish. So you can't have those accolades and say, look at my trophy case. And it's not a physical trophy case that you can hang on your wall, like the wall behind me. It's not physical. It's mental and it's moral. And it resonates with you. And a lot of people can't resonate with that because a lot of them say, well, I won't start my conversation, but your conversation don't start about how I treat you, how I treat people. I'd rather see and hear how people treat people than to worry about because you buying me don't really mean a lot. That means you just have the money. That's it. Like to me, like if I can buy a nice this and nice that, or that person give you that, that's good. How they treat you, how they talk to you. Like that's like not the only thing the care in the world for people now is like money, 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 finance, finance, finance. And it's like, and that's what they even got people that supposed to be believing in love. So they believe in love. See, they don't know love. We all, and that's the thing. hope in your in with trust in yourself. You don't have to believe in love. You can know love. You don't have to be love or like you don't have to like, oh, look, I look good. Be conceited or arrogant or like not even that. A woman say, how you look? I look good. I look handsome. She's like, oh, that sound what was I supposed to say? I'm ugly? It's like, what do you have to say like that? But my picture of me is not gonna be the same depiction what you have on me. You already thought of me of another way. I'm done, you know what I think of me. So when somebody say, I say, how you look good. They say, thank you. I know I look good. Yes, you do. You already have that mental image. And it wasn't conceited. People are like, oh, she was conceited. No. Because when she say anything less, it brings her esteem down. You know, I'm not here to bring your esteem down. I'm here to like help you. If I can help you or assist you and guide you to bring it up, let's bring it up. So have hope in yourself, trust in yourself. Because being that you a being and you can do anything that's possible on this earth. I'm not saying you're gonna be the best at it, but you can do it. Just like Nike say, "Go do it." So I am truth, resolve, resolution, the answer, and success. Shalom, my brothers and sisters. You have a great day. Be strong. It's your path. This is your journey. It's your choice. Now you have that. Choose wisely.